The end of an era? LeBron James faces uncertain Lakers future after emotional playoff exit. Lakers eliminated as questions about LeBron's retirement take over the NBA. The Los Angeles Lakers entered the postseason believing they had one more serious championship run left in them. With LeBron James still performing at an elite level and Luka Doncic leading the offense after his blockbuster arrival in Los Angeles, optimism surrounded the franchise despite a difficult regular season. But everything changed after the Lakers were eliminated by the Oklahoma City Thunder in heartbreaking fashion. The Thunder defeated Los Angeles 115-110 in Game 4 to complete a second-round sweep, ending the Lakers' season and possibly marking the final game of LeBron James's legendary NBA career. As the final buzzer sounded inside Crypto.com Arena, emotions immediately took over. Players walked slowly toward the locker room while fans stood quietly, many wondering whether they had just watched the last appearance of one of basketball's greatest players. LeBron finished the game with 24 points and 14 rebounds in another impressive playoff performance, but even that was not enough to save the Lakers from elimination. After the game, the 41-year-old superstar addressed reporters and admitted he still does not know whether he will return for another season. "I don't know what the future holds for me, obviously," LeBron said. "As it stands right now, I got a lot of time to sit back. Like I said last year after we lost to Minnesota, I'll go back, recalibrate with my family, talk with them, spend some time with them. When the time comes, obviously, you guys will know what I decide to do." Those comments immediately sparked retirement speculation across the basketball world. For the first time in years, many fans genuinely believe LeBron James could be preparing to walk away from the NBA. LeBron reflects on one of the most challenging seasons of his career. Lakers star says he was forced into an unfamiliar role. Even after 23 seasons in the NBA, LeBron James continued producing numbers that most players could only dream about. During the season, he averaged 20.9 points, 6.1 rebounds, and 7.2 assists while continuing to serve as one of the league's smartest and most influential players. But this season felt different. Following the arrival of Luka Doncic, LeBron was no longer the unquestioned center of the Lakers' offense. For the first time in his career, he was asked to adjust into a less dominant role. Surprisingly, LeBron embraced the challenge. "I was put into positions I never played in my career before," he explained after the loss. "I've never been a third option in my life." The statement revealed just how dramatically the Lakers changed after acquiring Doncic. For more than 2 decades, every team LeBron played for revolved around him completely. Whether in Cleveland, Miami, or Los Angeles, he controlled the offense, dictated the tempo, and carried the pressure of championship expectations. This season forced him to adapt. Instead of resisting the transition, LeBron accepted it and even expressed pride in the way he adjusted. To be able to thrive in that role for that period of time, and then to have to step back into the role that I've been accustomed with over my life of playing this sport, and being able to thrive under that, and then my teammates allowing me to lead them under extreme circumstances. That was pretty cool for me at this stage in my career," he said. Despite the playoff disappointment, LeBron insisted he does not consider the season a failure. "We fell a little short, obviously, but I'm not looking at my year as a disappointment," he said. That mindset reflects the confidence and perspective that have defined his career. JJ Redick appears emotional discussing LeBron's future Lakers coach. Unsure whether he just coached LeBron for the final time, Lakers head coach JJ Redick also struggled emotionally following the elimination. Redick completed his first season coaching the Lakers under enormous pressure. Expectations skyrocketed after the team added Luka Doncic, and many believed Los Angeles had the talent to compete for another championship. Instead, injuries and inconsistency prevented the Lakers from reaching their full potential. Speaking to reporters after the loss, Redick admitted he felt overwhelmed by emotion. "I think when the season ends, there's always a whirlwind of emotions," he said. He praised his players for continuing to compete despite falling behind in the series. "You've seen these 3-0 games before, and I thought there were 2 different times during the game where our team could have gave in, could have let go of the rope. We didn't." Then came the emotional question. Had it hit him that he might have coached LeBron James for the final time? Redick paused before answering. "I haven't even thought about that," he responded. "We'll deal with the offseason in the offseason." His reaction quickly became one of the biggest talking points around the NBA. Many fans noticed how emotional Redick appeared while discussing the possibility of LeBron retiring.
Their relationship has attracted attention for years because of their shared basketball intelligence and strategic conversations. Now, there is a real possibility that their partnership may already be over. Luka Doncic era begins with questions and pressure. Lakers' new superstar faces heavy criticism after injury problems. The Lakers made one of the boldest decisions in franchise history when they traded Anthony Davis for Luka Doncic. The move signaled the beginning of a new era. At 27 years old, Doncic already ranks among the NBA's best offensive players. His scoring ability, playmaking vision, and playoff experience made him the obvious choice to become the future face of the franchise. Los Angeles quickly committed to him with a massive 3-year, $165 million contract extension. For stretches during the regular season, the partnership between Doncic and LeBron looked unstoppable. But injuries once again became a major issue. Doncic battled multiple health problems throughout the year, including leg, groin, knee, ankle, and hamstring injuries. By the time the playoffs arrived, his health had become one of the Lakers' biggest concerns. The situation became even worse during the Thunder series when Doncic missed important games because of a hamstring injury. Without their superstar fully healthy, the Lakers struggled badly against Oklahoma City's speed and defense. As frustration grew, criticism toward Doncic increased. One of the most controversial comments came from WWE legend Ric Flair. "Luka, please get in the game," Flair wrote online. "Take a shot of cortisone and deal with the pain. They are paying you $50 million a year, and you're not there." The comments immediately went viral. Some fans supported Flair's frustration, while others strongly criticized him for encouraging players to ignore injuries. Still, one thing remains clear. The Lakers are fully committed to Luka Doncic. Even with his injuries, he averaged 33.5 points, 8.3 assists, and 7.7 rebounds during the season. Those numbers prove why Los Angeles believes he can eventually lead the franchise into the future. Anthony Davis reunion, rumors continue growing. Could the Lakers bring back their former superstar? Ever since Anthony Davis was traded away, rumors about a future reunion with the Lakers have never completely disappeared. Now, after another disappointing playoff exit, those rumors are becoming louder. Several analysts have discussed possible trade scenarios involving Davis returning to Los Angeles after short stops with the Dallas Mavericks and Washington Wizards. One proposed deal involved a complicated 3-team trade between the Lakers, Wizards, and Utah Jazz. The idea included multiple draft picks, role players, and superstar movement involving names like Trae Young and Lauri Markkanen. While the scenario created excitement online, most league observers believe it is unrealistic. The biggest issue is money. Anthony Davis is owed nearly $63 million next season, making salary matching extremely difficult for the Lakers. In addition, Davis has continued struggling with injuries. Reports suggest he played only 39 regular season games between Dallas and Washington because of repeated health setbacks. That creates a major dilemma for Los Angeles. The Lakers desperately need interior defense, rebounding, and rim protection, all strengths Davis still provides when healthy. But committing massive money and assets to an injury-prone star again would be risky. Lakers insider Jovan Buha explained the situation clearly. "Theoretically, yes," Buha said regarding a Davis reunion, "but he's making so much money, it is so hard to match that." According to Buha, the Lakers would likely need to sacrifice important pieces like Austin Reaves and Rui Hachimura simply to make the finances work. At the moment, a reunion remains possible but unlikely. Giannis Antetokounmpo emerges as Lakers' dream target. Los Angeles reportedly explored Giannis trade talks. Every NBA offseason eventually becomes dominated by superstar trade rumors. This year, Giannis Antetokounmpo has become the biggest name connected to possible movement. According to reports, the Lakers already explored the possibility of acquiring Giannis at the trade deadline. The talks never became serious because Los Angeles lacked enough assets at the time. But the offseason changes everything. The Lakers now potentially have more draft flexibility and additional cap space. That means they could at least attempt to enter the conversation again. Giannis remains one of the most dominant players in basketball. The two-time MVP combines elite athleticism, powerful defense, rebounding, and relentless competitiveness. Adding him alongside Luka Doncic would instantly create one of the NBA's most dangerous superstar combinations. If LeBron James also decided to return for another season, the Lakers would immediately become championship favorites. However, completing such a trade would be extremely difficult. Milwaukee would almost certainly demand a huge package involving draft picks, young talent, and salary matching. Austin Reaves has become one of the most discussed names in these rumors. Some analysts believe the Lakers could attempt a sign and trade involving Reaves as part of a Giannis deal. But that creates another problem. Reaves controls his own free agency future and would need to agree to such a move. In addition, many executives around the league may not view him as enough to headline a Giannis trade package. Still, the Lakers are famous for chasing superstars aggressively. If Giannis truly becomes available, Los Angeles will almost certainly explore every possible option. Austin Reaves faces massive career decision. Lakers guard could receive a huge contract. While LeBron James and Luka Doncic dominate headlines, Austin Reaves may quietly become one of the most important players in the Lakers' offseason plans. Reaves has developed from an overlooked role player into one of the NBA's most respected young guards. His confidence, scoring ability, and toughness have made him a fan favorite in Los Angeles. Now he is expected to receive a massive contract. After completing a 4-year, $53.8 million deal, projections suggest Reaves could earn more than $240 million on his next contract. That number creates enormous pressure for the Lakers front office. Should they commit long-term money to Reaves, or should they use him as a trade asset to chase another superstar? The answer may depend heavily on LeBron James. If LeBron retires, keeping Reaves may become extremely important because the Lakers would need reliable scoring support around Luka Doncic. But if LeBron returns chasing another title, Los Angeles may become more aggressive in trade talks. Reaves has remained calm while rumors continue spreading. "I don't think about much," he said when asked about free agency. "I take life day by day. I'm blessed to have an opportunity to play for this organization." Even so, his future could dramatically shape the direction of the franchise. Thunder exposed Lakers' weaknesses. During playoff sweep, Oklahoma City looks like the NBA's future. While much attention focused on LeBron James after the series, the Oklahoma City Thunder deserved enormous credit. The Thunder looked faster, younger, deeper, and more athletic throughout the matchup. Led by MVP candidate Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Oklahoma City overwhelmed the Lakers with defensive pressure and transition scoring. The series highlighted many of Los Angeles' biggest weaknesses. The Lakers struggled defensively. They lacked depth, and they often looked exhausted trying to keep up with Oklahoma City's pace. JJ Redick admitted the difficult truth after the loss. "We're not good enough right now," he said. That statement reflected the reality facing the organization. Having superstar talent alone is no longer enough to win championships. Modern NBA contenders require elite depth, athleticism, chemistry, and durability. Right now, the Lakers simply do not have enough of those qualities. That realization now forces the front office into one of the most important offseasons in franchise history. LeBron's legacy is already untouchable. Retirement would not change his place in NBA history. If LeBron James decides to retire this summer, his legacy is already secure. Few athletes in sports history have ever matched his level of sustained greatness. From the moment he entered the NBA directly out of high school, LeBron carried impossible expectations. Instead of collapsing under pressure, he exceeded nearly every prediction. Over more than 2 decades, he transformed basketball through his dominance, versatility, and longevity. His achievements sound almost unreal. 4 NBA championships, 4 MVP awards, 22 All-Star appearances, Olympic gold medals, and the NBA's all-time scoring record. Even more impressive is the consistency. No superstar in basketball history has maintained elite production for this long. The debate over the greatest player of all time will continue forever between LeBron and Michael Jordan supporters. But regardless of personal opinion, there is no denying LeBron belongs among the greatest athletes ever. If this truly was his final season, the NBA will soon face a reality it has not experienced since 2003, a basketball world without LeBron James. What happens next for the Lakers? Franchise faces one of the biggest summers in team history. The Lakers now enter an offseason filled with uncertainty. Everything depends on LeBron James's decision. If he retires, the franchise officially becomes Luka Doncic's team. That would likely push the organization toward building a younger roster focused on long-term success. But if LeBron returns for another season, pressure will immediately increase. The Lakers would likely pursue aggressive moves involving stars like Giannis Antetokounmpo or Anthony Davis. Either way, the team clearly needs major improvements. The Western Conference continues getting stronger every year. Oklahoma City looks built for long-term success. Denver remains dangerous. Minnesota continues improving, and younger teams across the league are becoming faster and deeper. The Lakers cannot afford another disappointing season. For now, the entire basketball world waits for LeBron James to make his decision. Whether he returns for year 24 or finally walks away, one thing is certain: his impact on basketball will last forever. And as another dramatic Lakers season comes to an end, the biggest question in sports remains unanswered. Has the NBA already witnessed the final game of LeBron James?